To a line that's dropping here, Hamas saying it intends to suspend negotiations unless food is brought into northern Gaza. Well, let's bring in Osama Hamdan. He's senior spokesperson of Hamas, joins us on the phone line from Beirut. Can you confirm that? Is Hamas now decided it will withdraw from talks unless food aid is brought into northern Gaza?
Well, I don't know what you mean by the source, because a few hours ago there was a statement by Mr. Ismail Haniyeh, the head of Hamas movement, when he expressed clearly the positive position from Hamas towards the negotiations and our willingness to achieve an arrangement to have a ceasefire, a complete ceasefire, and to introduce a full support for our Palestinian people. That was the statement by Mr. Haniyeh. So I don't know what is the meaning of some sources from Hamas are saying that.
So from your understanding, Hamas is still in the talks? Are talks ongoing right now?
According directly to what Ismail Haniyeh have said, we have reacted in a very positive and responsible way with the brothers, mediators, the Qataris and the Egyptians, in order to stop the Israeli attack against the Palestinians and to lift the siege on Gaza and to talk about the prisoners exchange. That was the statement from Brother Ismail Haniyeh, and he said also we will do our best in order to stop the bloodshed and the ethnic cleansing against the Palestinians, which is going on in Gaza. That was the statement of Brother Ismail Haniyeh. So according to that, we have a clear position from Hamas, and I think this is the position which is still now.
From Hamas's perspective, what has to happen in order for there to be an end to this war and a permanent ceasefire deal? What do you want, in other words?
Well, what exactly? This is the good question. What we exactly want? It's clear that we want a clear ceasefire, a complete ceasefire that includes stopping the Israeli attacks and against Gaza and a complete withdrawal from Gaza Strip. Second, we want a reconstruction of Gaza as an international responsibility. The third, to open the doors for bringing up all the needed aids for the Palestinians. And also we want to talk about the exchange of the prisoners, but it's not the main issue as the Israelis are seeking to do. It's clear that the Palestinians are suffering from the Israeli attack. They are suffering from hunger. We are talking about real hunger situation in northern part of Gaza, and we insist that this must to be ended. So this is our position, and this is what we are seeking to have according to those negotiations, which we are dealing in a positive way with it.
And in your understanding, what is the point of disagreement? What is holding up an agreement?
The main point of disagreement is Netanyahu and his games. He's still playing games. He's trying not to have any arrangements or agreements. That is clear, not because he is not accepting Hamas position, but also he wants to he didn't accept even Paris paper, which was agreed on by even the Israelis themselves. Their response to this suggestion was negative.
Did you receive, if I could jump in, did you receive a counter proposal from the Israelis after Hamas submitted, as we understand from media reports, Hamas submitted a proposal? Did you receive a counter proposal?
unfortunately, there was no counter proposal. They have comments on Paris paper, and it wasn't a counter proposal. It shows clearly that they are not dealing in a positive way with Paris paper, which they have agreed on initially. And we have warned everyone that Netanyahu is still playing the game to gain more time while he is killing more Palestinians without any concern about the future of the war prisoners in Gaza, without having any even attention to what may happen while he's bombing Gaza, knowing that some of those war prisoners were killed by the Israeli bombardment.
Let me ask you this question. What we've heard from, at least from statements by the US officials who have been talking about more of a pause rather than an end to the war. Is that something that Hamas would be willing to consider, a deal in which there is a temporary pause to fighting and a release or exchange of prisoners and captives?
Well, this position of the United States, it shows that they are still covering the position of the Israelis. They have welcomed, through the diplomatic channels, they have welcomed our paper, and then they start talking about a pause. It means that they are still supporting Netanyahu ethnic cleansing against the Palestinians, and they are partners in that if they did not do their best to make it end. So
you wouldn't accept
the Americans about the pause, it's a partnership. It's a partnership with the Israelis.
All right, thank you very much, Osama Hamdan there. Let's go back to